What's going on, everybody? It's Glenn for the latest news, and if you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get into I want to get into something from last SmackDown, I believe it was. So AJ Styles come back and get hurt. I'm so confused about that. I must have to look more into that because I'm hearing it's supposed to be a legitimate injury. But I also want to point out Bad Blood, Hell in a Cell, Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk. Man, them guys tore the roof down in that match, boy. Man, 30 minutes of straight action from the beginning to the end of that match, man. They started the night off with that match, which I feel like they shouldn't have started it off with that match because every other match in between and besides the last match and the last segment was trash. No lie, it was good to see Scott Steiner there. Drew McIntyre had some serious stitches in his head after that match. Um, we got the return of the final boss, The Rock. He didn't really have much to say. I'm also hearing my boy Abyss was the one that produced that CM Punk and Drew McIntyre match. So shout out to Abyss. Also, that Bad Blood was type trash, man. Minus the beginning of the night and then the end of the segment. Like every other match could have been done on Raw, SmackDown, and Sami Zayn and Gunther should have been on the cards. Jay and Braun Breaker should have been on the card. I was just so confused on what was actually happening that night. Minus CM Punk and Drew McIntyre tearing the house down, but like I said, we also got the final boss. He made his way there, but besides that, it was trash. Like Pit View was like garbage. Great in the beginning, just mid in the middle, and just great and good at the end. It just, I mean, I don't know, man. It just could have been much better, but hey, I mean, it's set up for other things, I guess. As far as with Punk, with his future, seeing like him and Seth Rollins is gonna have some beef soon. They're gonna pick off where they left off. Also, Jay Uso, Intercontinental Champion, he had a match with Xavier Woods, which he came out on top. My boy Braun Breaker caught my boy with that spear. Caught him with two of them things. Caught Kofi Kingston with one. And caught Xavier Woods with one outside the ring. Raw was type trash too, I ain't gonna lie. Sami Zayn and Gunther had an alright match. The finish could have been better. Also, Sheamus and Pete Dunne worked well together, whether it's a tag team or against each other. Them guys have great matches and they got great chemistry. But besides that, it was like garbage. Like it wasn't really much to look into. If you miss Raw, you ain't miss much. You didn't really miss anything actually. Um, but like I said, I know it's set up for other things. Got a Xavier Woods with this possible, well, looking like he's about to turn heel at any moment. Um, then you got the Miz, who is also a heel, and then you got like R Truth, playing stupid again or whatever. But that's R Truth for you. But then y'all got Karrion Cross. So what? So Karrion Cross role now is to be a dick rider because that's all he's been doing the past couple of weeks, just instigating things with other wrestlers and just that's all he's been doing. As the weeks go on, like I don't know. Also, I hope they don't plan on having a match with Gunther and Goldberg. I know Goldberg won his retirement match still. I know he still want that match, but I don't know because they definitely gonna have Gunther go over on Goldberg. They would just make sense. But if they, I don't know, man, because what he did to Brock Lesnar in like what 10 seconds at what a few years ago. I mean that's still kind of stick. But Goldberg's getting older now. Like I mean I get it. He went the retirement match, and I feel like Gunther would. be a great person to actually retire Goldberg once and for all. I feel like that's what they possibly setting up for. If Goldberg and Gunther some way down the line have a match, it's gonna be like an alternator for Goldberg to retire, which Goldberg said he want that one match. I don't know if he want one more WrestleMania moment. He just said one more match, so that could possibly be his last one more match. Oh, who's to say? I think he got a Legends contract with WWE, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how long his contract is good for, or I don't know how long the Legends do the Legend contracts even expire? No, they do I believe. Also, you had Sexy Red there. She came out there and the crowd was they wasn't feeling that. They wasn't feeling no Sexy Red on Monday Night Raw. That was another problem too, and I like Sexy Red. And it's no knock to her, but that's just the thing. The people just wasn't really into her or whatever. So, but shout out to Sexy Red though. Um, but yeah, looking like Braun Breaker gonna get that Intercontinental belt back. Cause there's no telling how long they're gonna have Jay with this belt because we all know somewhere down the line he's going to be part of that bloodline storyline. He just have to. We got Jimmy, his brother, back on the team with the tribal chief Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? So it's just seeing that, and then Michael Cole mentioning the old bloodline is assembling like that. Just and then Sami Zayn keep taking L's. He not really doing too good, you know. And what's next for him? You know what's next for Sami Zayn after taking the L? They built up this thing for about a month, making it seem like Sami Zayn was going like pretty much beat Gunther again. But we all knew he was gonna beat him, and damn sure not on no damn Raw, you know. So, but Sami Zayn, his moment will come. It's just not as of right now. You got guys like Braun Breaker in the scene now too. He looking like he gonna want a WWE Championship opportunity. Also, CM Punk and Seth Rollins gonna want an opportunity too. Like Seth Rollins, he's the first champion that held that belt first, on that show. So he coming back for his, and he technically, rightfully didn't lose it fairly. He was injured. He had to pretty much give up the belt. So he has a legitimate argument. Also, CM Punk, I know he want to make his moment, but CM Punk just want his WrestleMania moment. So I don't know how they're gonna play that out. But I know CM Punk came up big at Bad Blood against Drew McIntyre. It was a great match between the two. Shout out to Drew McIntyre. He was in that Raw this week. CM Punk was there. He cut a little nice promo about being with his wife, and that's when Seth Rollins came to intervene. But that just set up for for they feud to continue where it left off with Seth Rollins and CM Punk. You know what I mean? That's how it was supposed to be for this past WrestleMania. But CM Punk got hurt. Seth Rollins got hurt, or whatever the case may be, and it just messed everything up. But it turned out to be a good thing. Not minus they injuries or whatever. I mean, everything turned out great. Minus all the injuries. As far as when I had to CM Punk and Drew McIntyre build up, when I had the feud that they had, it would have been like possibly different. Like, who would Drew McIntyre would have been feuding with if it wasn't CM Punk? I mean, probably definitely would have been somewhere down the line feuding with CM Punk, but maybe he would have had this long feud with Seth Rollins instead of Drew McIntyre. And who's to say who Drew McIntyre would have been in feud with if it wasn't for CM Punk? So things worked out, in both guys' favor. They had a great build up. I'm pretty sure both guys made hella checks off they feud and got hella publicity, and it goes to show that of CM Punk, he can still hang with the best at his age. minus his past injuries or whatever the case may be. Because he lasted in that Hell in a Cell match for 30 minutes. I mean, I think he's going to take some time off, much needed time off, I might add. Um, I think Drew McIntyre, he's definitely going to need some time off or take next time off. He'll probably be there next week. Probably just cut a promo like CM Punk did this week, but it ain't gonna be nothing too crazy. It's just I would like to know what's next for Drew McIntyre, because it's pretty obvious or like a kind of a tease on what's next for CM Punk. Is either gonna be Gunther for the World Championship or Seth Rollins. But Seth Rollins got bigger fish to fry. He got Big Bronson Reed. He going at the Big Bronson Reed for revenge. Big Bronson Reed wasn't on Raw this week. He wasn't on Raw this week. I guess he needed some time off for that match he had with Braun Strowman. For Braun Strowman was even there this week. No Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and Dom showed up and left. It was for a pay per view, and for that it's just I don't know. I mean, it just I don't know what slowed down there for Monday Night Raw, but I know it for surely everybody gonna be definitely trying to tune in to SmackDown to see the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso make an appearance. I know they gonna definitely be there, and I wonder if the wise man Paul Heyman is gonna be gonna make his way back. When he's gonna when the wise man gonna make his way back. It could be this Friday as well. This Friday SmackDown. Also, we got have to get into some things that kind of happen off the air of Bad Blood that they don't want nobody talking about. What pretty much everybody already saw the ass whooping off air, but they wanna keep some people blindsided about it, I guess. But yeah, so off the air of Bad Blood, you see Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes in the back near on Cody Rhodes' tour bus. They talking. You can't really read their lips like that, but you could tell that thing just like the argument was heating up and things was like picking up between the two, like between the hand gestures and stuff like that. And then before you knew it, Cody he had put his belt down on the ground. Put his belt down on the ground. I know bigger they. And as he went to go pick his belt up or whatever, the boy KO, man, he had enough, man. He had enough of Cody teaming with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, man. So he put hands on Cody outside his tour bus, yo. Like beat him down, yo. They want a lot of people to sweep this under the rug. I guess it's a SmackDown because Cody Rhodes got his ass whooped, outside his tour bus, man. Kevin Owens had to be restrained by security. He got into his whip and dipped. It was like a shocker to see because I'm like, I'm happy to just like be, after the pay per view go off the air or whatever. I'm like, all right, now I can go on social media and comfortably and not have to worry about spoilers because I already watched the show. And I like happened to run across that video of KO and Cody Rhodes backstage, and I didn't think nothing of it at first. I'm like, is they gonna turn KO like heel off the air? Like, is this really about to happen? I mean, it was different. It was different because they was definitely. I know a couple of fans had caught the video or whatever. They had their little video records, and then of course they had the cameraman for WWE out there on a hideout somewhere with the footage. Or maybe they just used the best footage they got from someone else to just play it off and act like they wasn't recording it. I don't know, but the ass whooping did take place. I know what I saw. Cody even mentioned it on Raw. I don't even know why the fuck he was even there on Raw. I mean, I guess that whatever, but yeah, he was there. He mentioned something briefly about that, and he was like, "Oh, I guess everybody had to wait to SmackDown." Yeah, of course we do, of course we do. Y'all want everybody to tune in, which is fine. I'm going to tune in. I'm not complaining, but I mean, that's pretty obvious. Y'all want people to tune in to see what really went down and stuff like that. But yeah, Cody, he took that ass whooping, man. Unless he got a twin and KO got a twin, he was the one taking that ass whooping. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a little quick 3 minute ass whooping. It wasn't nothing too crazy. But I can't wait to see what KO had to say about what he did. Is he gonna play the I just lost my cool thing, or what? Like, how is he gonna justify that? Or is he gonna just say, you know what I mean? I'm sick of this and that, and is he really gonna just, you know what I mean, just let Cody have it about him teaming with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That's something to look. That's something to look into, man. Man, that's definitely something to look into as far as the final boss and the new bloodline with Solo. He was over in the crowd saying, "Oh, that's just part of the plan." When the Rock came out, it could be. It could be part of the plan. Or Rock could have other plans for all of y'all. I don't know, man. I guess you gotta wait and tune in and wait for that as well. For I believe the Rock is gonna make an appearance on SmackDown. It would just make sense for him to be there for making his appearance on Bad Blood. A lot of people didn't know he was gonna be there, so definitely gonna have to. We definitely gonna need some explanations to SmackDown as far as like Raw. Only good thing I can point out is Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins being back and wanting his revenge on Big Bronson Reed, but he wasn't even there. Like Drew McIntyre wasn't there. No, like they top stars wasn't even on Raw. So I don't. Yeah, Raw need to definitely get it together. It's looking getting a little boring over there. It is getting a little boring over there. SmackDown is like where it's at. It's like it got like the top talents. Not to take away from Raw, because Raw got top talent too, but SmackDown got top talent, and they you don't know what the hell's gonna happen over there at times. Minus the Bloodline putting fools through the announce table months prior, but that's a different story. But minus that, we don't really know what's gonna happen on SmackDown. But Raw has just been, I don't know, it's been a little boring, I might add. But I know everybody gonna be waiting for SmackDown, to tune in like I am to get to the bottom of this whole Cody Rhodes and KO thing, off air thing, because that was crazy, and it's crazy that they a lot of people that even JD didn't even believe it at first. He was about to block. I want to say I don't know if he was about to block people, but he didn't believe people because I guess he was, he had a job to do, so of course he didn't have time to really look at it or whatever. But it was pretty funny because though he didn't believe it, I'm like, damn, cause I caught his live late, and I'm like, damn, I caught the live late. I'm like, I did see that. I know I ain't bugging. I know what I saw. You know what I mean? I know I see KO whipping Cody's ass out his tour bus. How how did JD didn't see it, but he was in the process of working, so he didn't really see it. But yeah, it was crazy, man. The Rock returns. Like I said, he ain't have no words to say. This something with his hand. It just did like a little cutthroat thing. I guess he was aiming at towards the tribal chief Roman Reigns. I guess for teaming with Cody Rhodes. I don't think the Rock feeling that too much because he don't like Cody Rhodes. He make that clear. He said that on his video when he was looking at Dusty on the tour. But he said, "I love you, but I hate your son." Yeah, he had posted a little video, but he said a bunch of bull crap and that. So he not really feeling what he's seeing with this whole tribal chief Roman Reigns and I believe Cody Rhodes teaming up. And then Jimmy siding with Roman Reigns. Yeah, Yeah, The Rock ain't feeling that too much, y'all. But like I said, he ain't had much to say. I guess we gotta wait for SmackDown. But as y'all see there, the images, I ain't gonna post the videos because I'm on copyright. But as you see the images of KO and Cody having a discussion, and KO throwing that punch. Yeah, it happened, man. All we gotta do is just wait for like an explanation on. Well, we all know why it happened. We all know why Cody got his ass whooped, man. We we already know why. But teaming with the tribal chief from Brains, man. No, nobody's feeling that too much. Orton ain't feeling it. You had fans hitting him up about it, and he ain't really had much to say but a laughing emoji and the waving hand. So I don't know if that's a heel turn for Randy or. I wonder how Randy feel about this. I mean, hopefully, Randy Orton is on SmackDown too, and he can give his feedback on this. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought about Bad Blood and Raw and stuff this week and the ass whooping that KO pull and Cody. Did y'all see it? Let me know in the comment section if you seen it, how you feel about it. You feel like you gonna like try to play it off or whatever for Cody. A lot of people feel like Cody's gonna turn heel as well. Of all of this, I mean, it would make a little sense, I guess. But I'm not too sure if they may turn Cody heel along with KO and possibly Randy Orton. But you guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a great day. Holla.